Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, please welcome yourself to another episode of the Blind Counter Podcast. I'm your host with most, the Offset, aka Big Bob here today. I'm also joined here to my co-host and executive producer himself, the GOAT of entertainment and editing, everything in between there. We got Mr. AKIIRA, AMANE, and down there at the bottom we've got Big Bambalam underscore 63, aka Bambi underscore 63. How we doing today, gentlemen? How we feeling?
Hey, getting things ready. Feeling good, feeling good. How about you, Big Bam?
Got that collared shirt on. Got that collared shirt on. Feeling fresh. Feeling fly. Like I'm that
For real.
guy.
Okay.
Buddy dressed up right now. I like it. How about you, Bob? How you doing?
Chilling, man, chilling. Just getting back from a wedding. Weekend trip to Charleston. Got to see the boy over there, Mr.
Yeah.
AMANE, for a slight bit. You know what I'm saying? Other than that, man, just getting back in routine of things, getting caught up on work, stuff like that. But I can't complain. It's been a dry couple of weeks of Call of Duty. I'll say that. Trying to find some off-season, off. Game.
Sad topic.
Yeah, dude. Just trying to find some games to play, honestly. Because I know rank play in COD is kind of getting dry, and I know me and Big Bambalam have been grinding some Minecraft. We gotta get Mr. Money on that.
Yeah.
Mr. Money, we gotta get you on that Minecraft server, dog.
I gotta figure it out for real.
What you
No,
get?
there's nothing really to figure out. You literally just go on your PC, you buy the game, you download it, and then you play it. It's that easy. It's that
Figure out
simple.
the time balance.
That
Oh, sure.
time balance. Mr. Money is a fully booked motherfucker, so you gotta give him some slack. You gotta put it on calendar or something like that.
Yeah.
We gotta schedule a time for Mr. Bambalam.
Yeah.
We gotta schedule a time block for him. Good 3-hour
Time
DJ.
block, yeah. A 3 hour, yo, I need it. A 3 hour game would be crazy.
No shit, dude. No shit. But other than that, man, we got a couple things on the chopping block here to speak about here. So we got some small news. It's gonna be kind of a shorter episode this time around, but then next episode we're gonna get some meat and potatoes in there before Champs pops off that next weekend. But nevertheless, man, let's go ahead and jump right into it here. First things first, we got some Call of Duty Black Ops 7 news saying that Activision says that Black Ops 7 will not have wall running or jetpacks. The game's development of movement will be an evolution of Omni movement. The game is set 30 years before Black Ops 3, so no jetpacks. What are your guys' thoughts on no jetpacks confirmed for Black Ops 7?
I'll let Bambi start.
Well, I expected no jetpacks, and then like no wall running. I wouldn't want to have wall running without jetpacks. That's my take.
Yeah, I mean, I could see a world where like the jump, like it could have been like a little bit of a less gravity of a jump, where you can jump a little higher, a little bit fucking taller, and then you could just hop on the wall and run a little bit. Some anti-gravity whatever boots or something like that. I don't know. That would kind of been my only thought process on that. But now it's confirmed that we're not having wall running or jetpacks. I didn't think jetpacks were going to come back either, but wall running would have been cool to see. But who knows? So it is cool to see that we're going in 30 years prior to Black Ops 3. So we'll see what we have to
I
come
just wonder what
across.
that looks like. Like, why are we gonna, what's the reason for the evolution? That's all I'm wondering. It's
Yeah,
like,
I wonder what that's
maybe-
going to look like.
He's like, or if it's something small, like, or it makes logical sense in the real world, whatever, like parkour. But like, if I'm jumping to the second story off some shit, like, I want to know why, tech-wise, or maybe class or perk ability. I don't know.
Yeah. We'll see. Hopefully they do a good job here. I know Treyarch, they kind of dropped the ball a little bit post-launch for Black Ops 6, so hopefully Black Ops 7 has some more meat and potatoes there for us. All right, well, moving on. Let's get into some other news here. Then we also have wingsuits in Avalon confirmed for Black Ops 7, but not for Warzone today. In the COD podcast, they confirmed that a screenshot of wingsuits and diving into Avalon is from Black Ops 7 co-op campaign and is not the iteration of Warzone people are thinking about. So let's go into a live listening real quick.
We saw a frame, Steph, in the official teaser trailer of some players using wingsuits. Is that what I thought it was?
Let's get into this one. So this frame in particular, which is actually a shot of the co-op campaign in Black Ops 7, wingsuits and all. So what you're seeing here is in fact Avalon, which players may have heard of in Black Ops 6. And there's going to be a lot to talk about later this summer.
We saw a frame, Steph, in the official teaser
Later this summer, we're going to have some
Boring.
more news about Avalon, that rumored Warzone map to come to Black Ops 6, which never did. So now they're saying that's going to be an iteration for the co-op campaign. So we'll see what that
They
looks
didn't
like.
say it wasn't for Warzone. They just said that that specific scene was from the co-op campaign.
Very true. Very true. Way to dive between the lines there of what they're saying.
And
That's
then they were like, but there's more news.
Dolphin
Coming
dive between the
soon.
lines. Yeah.
Dolphin
A
dive.
dolphin died between her lines.
There it is.
Never mind, she looks like a man.
All right. Next up, we've got a leak here from October of 24, pretty much October of last year on Black Ops 7 had the following but not confirmed. Evolution of Omni Movement, which is now confirmed. Wall jump, body shield updates. Oh my goodness. Body shield updates, uplink mode returns, face off and gunfight return, and networked perks feature. So, of this so far, the first thing that was confirmed was evolution of Omni Movement. So maybe we'll see some sort of wall jump that's going to be implemented in Black Ops 7, and then who knows, ladies and gentlemen, we have uplink mode return. So this tweet here, control, will that be replaced next year? What are your guys' thoughts if uplink comes back?
Like uplink.
Yeah, I did
W uplink.
hear about that W uplink, and I'm just reading the text in the middle. It says allows you to leap from surfaces for new ways to engage and mitigate fall damage when landing. Am I about to hit somersaults and shit
Are we
after a
parkouring?
360 no scope jump that I'll
It's not
never
like
hit?
You don't get to wall run, but imagine you could like just jump
Like
off the wall,
like
just-
Jackie Chan shit.
Yeah, just boom, boom. Imagine you do that and just fucking leak on some kid. Just boom,
Dude. 360 on
he's coming around a corner and you just.
I'm a
That's on tape.
somersault camera, slide out, drag aim assist, and BAMBI
Let's
gets the
start
fire.
with beating the campaign on easy.
Body shield
Huh?
also returns now with the ability to kick their body towards your enemies. Well, you can go bowling now?
So you can
Body
get
shield
diddied
is
and
when
then
that was better, and
shoved.
kick their body toward the enemies.
Yeah.
So
That's
you get
sick.
shoved away after you get. Wow.
That's insane. Returning the Call of Duty for where players fight to control a neutral satellite that must be uploaded by the enemy's base. Capabilities of advanced gun, skiers, and gadget, all in your favorite 6v6 modes from TDM, face off, and gunfight return. Okay. Interesting stuff.
I want
Very
to be a part of
interesting.
that test group.
And then there's network perks which allow players to share their buffs, something while making in teamwork. So share their buffs.
Perks, as in
Oh, so you can
perks
like
that
share
will
your perks
allow-
with your teammates?
Yeah, or like there will be
Interesting.
perks in there that like are specially designed for team sharing.
Interesting.
Probably not every perk, but like there's probably some perks.
Sure, there's like a medic perk or something like that. Everyone heals
I'll be
faster.
the healer.
Or a Diddy perk.
Absolutely. Okay, well that's interesting news. So maybe Control we'll see its ugly face come back and replace or I'm sorry, Uplink will be replaced replacing Control. That'd be cool. Yeah. All right, well then moving on here, and then so to kind of get into some single player news and lore here, for those who are still confused, this is what happens after Black Ops 2 here. So Harper lives. Fareed killed by Menendez. Holy shit, I can't read. Karma dies. Ceruleum Worm is released. Menendez dies either by David or by self-immolation. Likely the former. What? Mason dies and David retires. Okay. So that's a little bit of
no
a...
context. It's just like what?
Yeah.
What are the people saying?
Let's see here. Mason dies. Menendez dies. Karma dead. Mason dead. Only leaves two candid endings. One where David kills Menendez, and another where Menendez goes to his sister's grave and lights himself on fire.
My goodness, that is so dark.
That is insane.
How's Mason die 500 times?
Mason 500 times, but also makes sense for Mason to have been killed in Black Ops 2. What? I don't understand that.
Someone said yes. I don't even know what's going on. I don't know who
I'm gonna
these
have to-
people are. Half
I'm
of
gonna
them,
have
bro.
to
I know who Mason is.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to replay the Black Ops 2 campaign just so I can like get caught up on things because it's been a minute since I played that campaign.
I don't know, bro. We got Celium in here. We got Karma. Like I miss. I miss some shit.
We got
When did
friggin'
this roster
Hercules,
form?
too. We got
Hercules,
Jason.
yeah.
Hercules, David Patty.
We got
retired.
someone from Falcons on here.
We got Falcons.
Menendez. We got somebody from Miami Heretics.
Heretics. Dave Patty at the bottom.
David. Lord
David
of mercy.
Patty.
Oh my God. Well, all right. Well then, let's switch gears here into some other news here. The final Zombies map for Call of Duty Black Ops 6 will launch with Season 5, ladies and gentlemen. So not this next season update, which
Okay.
is reloaded for Season 4, but then Season 5. So that's
It's
going to...
reloaded.
When is reloaded? I'm not sure. Let's see here. When is
I
season
just want my map.
4 reloaded? BO6 coming
Fringe?
out.
Yeah.
That's not really big.
Ooh, it's supposed to be next weekend.
Oh.
Same weekend as Champs
No, That's
weekend.
9 days.
Next weekend, ladies and gentlemen.
Champs coming
It's not
up.
next week. Oh, yeah, next.
Not this weekend, but next weekend. Absolutely. Okay, so Champs
It
weekend.
feels like Champs already happened, Lo. Like you forget almost.
Yeah, dude, DreamHack was definitely the Champs vibe for
It
sure.
was.
No one's going to Kitchener, bro. No one.
It'll be cool, but like, yeah.
Yeah, no thanks. Okay, then moving on here, some other news. We also have Call of Duty World War II is coming to Xbox Game Pass on June 30th as well, so next weekend. It will be available on Game Pass Standard, Game Pass Ultimate, and PC Game Pass, ladies and gentlemen. So if you guys are looking to play that game on cross-platform, or I guess not cross-platform, but on PC while on Xbox, you can do that now. I might have to jump on that.
Oh, okay.
I have to jump on that for real.
At Game Pass, you can do on PC, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how Attach was playing all the campaigns.
Yes.
Yeah.
Got you. Because it was looking crispy. I was like, how the fuck is he doing this? Or unless he was on his other Xbox or something.
Yeah, I'm about to do that for real. That sounds like fun. Well, all right, moving on here. Then we also have Abizi saying that he's going to do something until he's 30 years old. So it's going to allow us to real quick.
Obviously, I'm getting, older and don't want to retire till I'm like 30, if I'm being honest. So I want to keep doing it, but I think, putting more content out there, growing my brand a little bit for the future is like a good thing. So that's why I kind of wanted to start doing things now and getting it out there. And, by the time I'm 30, maybe I can switch to full-time content. Obviously, I'm getting,
Damn.
older.
He will never be able to switch to full-time content.
Beezy's been getting
But he already
shit
done
on,
merch.
I mean,
and
he
so
could,
he's
but
thinking
he will
about
never,
content.
He will never be bigger than he is now as far as like his content. Like nobody's gonna go watch a BZ.
They
You'd
might.
have to win like content creator tourneys and shit, or like go to EWC for some weird shit afterwards. But I don't know.
Spokesperson for FaZe
Watch
Call
him
of
just
Duty.
show up in the like Kayson's shit and all that. Like he starts going wild,
Yeah, he's like the next Playboy Max or something like that.
gets tatted up and shit. Johnny Terror on his back.
Yeah, dude, that shit would be funny as
Playboy
fuck.
Max is crazy.
Oh shit.
Anyhow, moving on here to some other news. We also have Scum being retired here to the 14th best Warzone
We are
player in the
deploying
world.
a fix to address accounts that received a steeper rank setback than intended. Affected players will have their missing SR awarded on top of any SR gained since the start of the season. These players will also be granted 3 matches of demotion protection. So we're getting some SR back and we're getting demotion protection.
A couple chests on me.
Wait, why is my deployment minus 200 SR? Oh my god, wait, my deployment's minus 200 SR. Wait!
Oh my god, you're at 15k.
Wait!
You're at 15k SR. Oh
My
God.
deployment is
Oh my
minus
God.
200!
Alright, bro, let me look at this fucking top 250. So you're telling me you got 5k. You're number 14.
Hold on.
Dude,
I'm
you
looking
got
for Matt,
5k SR for free. And you got
That's
SR protection?
crazy.
I'm a fucking legend. We are deploying a
Damn. Damn.
Can you
What
imagine
the
getting a 5K SR bump, dude? That's insane.
hell? Yeah.
Wait, what was that from? It was from like cheaters?
Yeah, just like known hackers getting banned, and then they go back and reward you with the SR.
Holy, they were
Ah.
playing some fucking cheaters.
They've been playing some cheaters for real, dude. 5,000 SR is insane, dude.
It's negative 200 though. What the hell? This shit looks crazy.
Yeah, it is insane.
Well, that's. I mean, if you're top 250 in the world, then
Yeah, because he
You
starts
gotta
off at
earn that shit back
10K.
every game.
That's insane.
you said what?
He started off at 10K, and he jumped all the way up to like what, 15?
Yeah, 15. But yeah, no, you gotta. Yeah, it's minus 200 every game if you're top 250.
Yeah, that's insane, dude. Holy shit. All right, then moving on to some other news here. Then we also have CEO of PlayStation comments on Xbox new multi-platform strategy and says that they remain committed to our current strategy of console exclusives for PlayStation 5. We are confident and committed into our current strategy, and there isn't an urgent need for us to pivot. Damn, throwing some shade. They said PlayStation doesn't need any help selling these consoles.
I mean, kind of true.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
If there was billions less money, they would definitely be doing it. But then again, they would just be. At that point, everything's connected. So you take away a whole vertical of business for essentially no reason. So until they're pushed to do it, I mean, I get it.
I just want
Like-
Halo on PlayStation. That's all I want.
You're just
Yeah,
like
yeah.
all these console games. You're essentially just having to. You're just having to freaking. I don't even know what word I'm looking for. You're having to just toss out more money to
Yeah.
gain like more users, but then it's not even worth it because what you're probably paying out, like you're having to take a cut out of your shit just to like pay out. Like, who would they be paying off? Like all these.
They
I
would
don't-
probably get licensing royalties, but like even then, in my opinion, that's worth it. But in comparison of selling more consoles for the reason of I gotta get God of War on PlayStation, so let me go grab this. But then they port them to PC later. Like
Yeah,
they
no.
eventually end up on there. So like it's an eventuality in my opinion. But yeah, they don't have to do shit really. I mean, they're doing.
Yeah, PlayStation's the goated console at the current moment and has been for
They're
quite
winning.
some time. So I don't see that
Yeah.
changing anytime soon. But all right. Well, that's going to be it for all the
Interesting.
news and updates here. So let's go into a breaking point. Speaking of some different things here, we've got top 5 MVP candidates for the 2025 season.
I'm not
here.
looking. I'm not looking. Okay.
Right.
I'm gonna guess.
All right. Who do you think you picked?
Wait. So in no order. I'm gonna give it in no order. Okay. It's
Okay.
5
All right.
people, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna go top teams first off. So Simp has got to be one of them, right?
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna go Scrap,
Okay.
Hydra,
Okay.
and then there's definitely somebody else off of phase probably, right?
Okay.
Is there?
Yeah.
Celium,
Yep.
and then I feel like it can't be Ghosty, it can't be Envoy, right?
Nope.
Can't be Phase.
No.
No way, it's Drowser. Yeah. So you got Phase. Alright, there's no way, right? Real?
Nope.
Okay.
This was tough. I ain't gonna lie.
It's tough.
Sleeper.
A little bit.
It's
Yeah.
a sleeper. Okay, so it's not an optic. It's not LH. Wait, hold up. I feel like I know.
Let's hear it.
Is it Joe Deceives?
It is.
Oh my gosh, I'm insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Bambi almost sniped it completely top to bottom here. So number 1 is Scrap, number 2 is Cilium, number 3 is Hydra, 4 is Simp, and 5 Joe Deceives.
The
So
recency bias with Miami got me there, so I was like thinking Real, but that makes sense. No, damn, I'm insane.
He was peaking, ladies and gentlemen.
I was not peeking. I swear to God. I swear to God, I was not peeking.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good list here. I mean, yeah, I mean, Sim's definitely up there. Just honestly depends who wins champs. So I mean, I could definitely see Scrap or Hydra taking that one, Celium, Simp taking that one.
What do you mean MVP's given before champs?
Yeah, I know, but
Yeah,
I'm just
so
thinking
we're
like,
gonna, who's gonna?
Scrap will
I
win it.
don't- I think Scrap does get it.
Scrap will get it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So hard to tell, man. Because I know Simp's good too.
Yeah, but he hasn't done enough. They haven't won enough.
I mean, they've won the same, haven't they? 2 for FaZe and 2 for LA.
Yeah, but as far as like
Slayer.
just winning, like
I suppose. I
Not
He had
suppose.
like 98, 99 cards. I think he had like a 91 card for those lineman things, like scrap. Just the consistency, I think, is where he gets it.
Yeah, he's more consistent, I'd say so. Yeah, I mean, I can agree with Scrap. I'm not trying to argue that, but yeah, it's definitely looking good there. Definitely looking good there. Looking good
dude,
there.
wait, I'm insane.
Absolutely. All right, then moving on here, then to the last topic. Let's go into a Reddit read of the COD competitive board here, and then we'll wrap things up on this, unless we got something else that we can find here. So, let's see. Ben and Bance on if Call of Duty cares about their esport. Don't really know.
You gotta go in the. I think you would have to go in the actual quote tweet in order to, or in the tweet itself.
Yeah.
There's comments.
We
though.
didn't know how good we had it. Yeah, no shit, dude.
Yeah, but then people bitched about that game just like they're bitching about this game, and they're like, "Oh, I wish we had MW2 back and we had this map and this map and this map." And then during that game, they're like, "Oh man, you remember how good this game?" Like,
World
saw
champs,
this.
LA Thieves players since splitting up. Draza has 4 championships. Draza has 3. Kenny has 1 and a ring. And then Donut Octane, successful streamer career. Thanks for the best, the best flank co-host. GG, dude, that's hilarious. A little shade,
Donut Octane.
little shade there. Okay, that's funny. What else we got? Challengers will be going from 24.5-inch monitors to 27-inch monitors now. Really? Okay, so specs of monitors and challengers will be 27 inches now instead of the standard 24.5.
Interesting.
somebody go tweet Bance and say you're not winning anyway.
I mean, I got a
No
27
matter
inch
the
anyhow.
inch monitor Bance.
But he
But
can't
could be
see.
on ultrasonic.
But he's gonna be taking a 24-incher after this fucking Challengers champ.
Oh my god.
You remember when they were at EWC last year, just getting railed?
Yeah.
What was their name? Weren't they the Gentlemates?
Gentlemates, yeah.
Yeah.
This will be
Shitters.
cool.
So Toronto Ultra is hosting a tournament before champs. We've heard you needed your COD fix before champs. We got you AMD Gaming Overclocked tournament, 16 teams, 3 CDL, and 13 challengers.
Oh,
2
yeah.
pack days of COD. When is this?
The
The
20th and the
21st.
21st.
What's
Which
that?
is 3 and 4. That's this weekend.
And Friday
coming
and Saturday. Interesting.
I like
10K
that.
prize pool, double elimination, 2 p.m. Where to watch? YouTube, Toronto Ultra.
It's got to be 3 shitty teams.
Yeah, it's probably the bottom 3 that didn't qualify for champs.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Probably be LAG, Rocker, and who else? Rocker, LAG, Falcons. Why do people want
Guide
to
to
see
Kitchener? Oh hell no.
from a local?
I'm a Kitchener local, and while I like living here, it isn't exactly a tourism hotspot. I've put together this small guide to help those of you not familiar with the city.
What the
Kitchener isn't a small
hell?
town, population roughly 300K.
Where's the comments on that?
Where's outside of Germany? Yeah, no, get the fuck out of
It's
here.
nice of them to do.
Fun stuff.
but
You got an
damn.
arcade bar. You got Badlands Golf. Very short
Oh,
3-course
we should have won.
Karaoke.
Control
arcade,
V,
Escape rooms,
virtual
what am I
re-
fucking
breweries
stupid?
and saloons.
escape rooms, golf,
Beer
food.
town.
There's only 3-4 restaurants in the whole spot. That's insane. Hole in a
Lady
wall.
Glaze.
Hell no. Other notes. Lazy glazed donuts are great. Poppy's bagels are amazing if you are
Yeah,
vegan.
those people are just really trying to vouch for it. It's just too shitty.
W Mans. Shout out, right up, blah blah blah.
I'm not going, but you're the go. I'm not going, but thanks.
All that hard work for nothing. Merc the anti-cheat slams more hackers and gets accused of hacking. Okay, let's go into live listening on this. Shit on.
I'm the fucking anti-cheat.
He's got ATL in his clan tag.
It's some kid's account. Oh, he's just playing on people's accounts.
He said I'm raging. I'm rage hacking.
He said I'm rage hacking. Funny.
Oh, IW, I wanted to murder myself, bro.
Yeah. So
Fucking
it's like,
E-rad bullets are bouncing off walls and shit.
yeah,
People are
yeah.
flying through the sky. I'm like, bro, like, I remember Black Ops 3 at the first event. All the pros fucking always laugh at this. They had like the pro summit or whatever back then because it was at the EGL studios in Burbank.
Yep.
And these guys are up there like, so what do we got to do to get these things restricted and like what's competitive? And this fucking guy's like, well, shock charges should be in the game. Some dev guy from fucking Activision. He's like, shock charges should be in the game because it eliminates a lane. And I literally stood up. I'm like, you mean to tell me if I take this fucking water bottle and place it over here and go to the other side of the map and you fucking fall off the wall because you got shock charge, that's competitive or strategy or anything? Like, bro, we haven't been playing with claymores for 15 years. Like, what are we talking about here?
Yeah.
And everybody's just dying laughing. The guy's like, I think it's strategic.
We gotta
it
get
takes
off
away a
this.
lane. And I'm just like, bro, you don't know one fucking lick about strategic. Like, not one.
I don't even know who the fuck that is.
Former Paris Legion coach Theory went on Activision Dev tried to get them to play with shock charges during Black Ops 3. Interesting stuff there. AB's
Why is Tim still doing like? No,
he's doing content, ladies and gentlemen. He's doing content now.
Yeah, he's terrible. Terrible at it. He tried music. He sucked at that. Shit stained.
Oh my gosh. Man, it's kind of a dry week. I'm not gonna lie, man. Kind of a dry week for updates.
What do you guys want to talk about? We got to talk about something.
Talk about something, anything.
Anything. Can y'all hear me? My headphones gave out, but I can still hear you.
Yeah, we
My
can.
bag's giving out.
Only two organizations in Call of Duty history have won two champs events. We've got Envy and Optic. FaZe and Thieves, who won in 21 and 22 respectively, are both looking for their franchise's second world championship. Who's gonna take it home? Mad about it. Franchises, everything else. Well, interesting.
The back-to-back thing is crazy.
Back-to-back is insane. So, okay. Interesting. Imagine if Optic
Well, it's
goes
just
3.
It's kind of true. Like, well, that's the thing about it is it's like, that's why it's not. I mean, granted, LAT could come out and win champs, but that's why it's so, because like Optic had they've had such good teams in the past, and it's been like what Optic what team was it? Their AW team with Nade Shot. They were insane, right? Was it AW?
Yeah.
They were like insane, and they won like every event. And then next thing you know, didn't they like get shit on at champs or something?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's the thing about it is it's like,
I think it was World War II as well.
You play this whole season, and were they like a top team in World War II?
I just know at champs they got fucking tucked. They got like top 8 or something, or like
I think they were decent, but I
top
don't think
16.
they were that good. I don't think they were like one of the top. But like, it's just like you play all year and you can be dominating, but then it just leads to more seeding at the end of the year. Like at the end of the year, it's just another tournament.
Yeah.
So I mean,
but it's the big tournament everyone wants to win. That's Manyan. Okay, let's see here. All right, throwback to. All right, I mean, it's dead, man. This is. We're getting
champs coming up.
Absolutely. Let me switch over to discuss mode here. Let's show a little Big Bambaland. Let's see what that Munyan looking like. So you got what now?
we gotta check from Optic Gaming. I don't want to show any information on here, so we're not going to. But it's a check from Optic Gaming.
He got that Optic.
$800.
Ooh. Sheesh. Okay, we like that, ladies and gentlemen. We like that a
I
lot.
already spent $100 on Surging Sparks Pokemon cards, and I got jack shit.
GG. Well, I mean, I don't know if there's anything else that you guys want to really talk about, but I mean, it's looking kind of dry until next weekend. We've
Don't
got
ever do that again, Amane. Apologize right now.
we
Do you apologize? No, we're not going on until he apologizes. We're not moving on until
he's
he
not
apologizes.
apologizing for
Cole, just say
nothing.
sorry.
He doesn't. Dope Camp doesn't fucking apologize for shit.
Cole, can you just apologize? Cole, can we just apologize, please?
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Stop. It's ear banging me. Can we just apologize, please, and move on? Just say sorry and move on. Just say sorry, Cole.
It's all good, man. That's all
Please
good
say
in the
sorry.
hood.
I'm not moving on from this until he says sorry.
Cheeky says she's got
He
news
needs
in the
to-
chat.
He needs to say sorry.
What kind of news we got? What's up, Cheeky? How we doing? Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I'm enlisting. Enlisting to what? Enlisting into what? Call of Duty?
Military idiot.
Yeah, I know. That is military.
Tell me I'm the go.
He did win $800 off of Embos in a 1v1. In a 1v1.
Tell me I'm the go.
Maybe goaded for that.
Absolutely.
Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy.
Daddy, chill.
Anyhow, that's going to be episode 73 in the books here. A little bit of a short one for you guys here. Unfortunately, it was a little bit of a dry week for Call of Duty, and so we'll get through this next weekend, and then we'll get some good champs reviews here, and then we'll go through the Toronto tournament as well until champs. So just want to say thank you guys all for listening, watching, wherever you guys are. Mr. Amane, thank you for all the edits and everything in between that you do. You're an absolute beast. At what you do, ladies and gentlemen. And then Big Bambalam, always appreciated your input and mind magic there for us. So thank you guys very, very much. Well, that's going to be it for this episode here, ladies and gentlemen. We'll see you guys on the next episode of the BCP. Peace.